Hey folks, Douglas Trevino, Realtor, Southwest Florida here with Maxim Realtors. Coming at you today, wanted to briefly discuss short sales, especially since I've been sitting with so many folks here who are facing foreclosure. The lender has filed a foreclosure suit against them, and they've been served their lis pendens. A lot of these folks don't know where to go. Many of them have gone to an attorney. Many are working with an attorney, looking at a loan or modification or any other kind of reprieve they can get while they're trying to get back up on their feet. I want to discuss how a short sale works in conjunction with their attorney, who they may be working with presently, how it can work for folks who are out of options for remodifying their loan, and they're absolutely facing the imminent foreclosure. Short sale, there's really 4 top tips that I can think of when discussing with someone initially for electing to go the short sale route. Number 1, recovery. It's a faster recovery time than going through a foreclosure process. With the short sale, it's easier and quicker to recover. Number 1, you don't have a foreclosure on your record. Number 2, after a short sale, you could purchase a home within 24 months if you so choose. At least the options available to you. Cost. There are no costs out of pocket. That's the second one, cost. There's no cost out of pocket for you, to myself for my services. We make the bank pay all of the fees, okay? They pay title, closing, our fees, everything. The only caveat is you can't profit a dime, okay? Also, in terms of cost, for a lot of folks, we also are able to get cash at close for our clients as well, to help them move on, either to find another place, even if it's temporary somewhere to rent in the meantime, but it's cash at close to be able to help them to move on and transition as well. Okay. Third point that we have is time. If you decide to stop making your mortgage payment, or you start the loan remodification, the clock is ticking, especially if the lender has already filed for foreclosure, the suit. It doesn't stop necessarily the foreclosure process. There are a lot of people who've been foreclosed on in the middle of a loan remodification, and they didn't see it coming. So just be aware, time is of the essence. Some people say, well, we've had folks stay in homes for years. Absolutely. Yet, after auction, there have been people coming to knock on the door within a week, within a month, and they've been forced to leave pretty quickly. So you never know, and time is of the essence. So there's a way to avoid that stress and strain and pressure as well. And the fourth point is the process of the short sale. When we meet, we have an initial meeting to go over everything because everybody's case is particular and specific and unique. So we look at the whole gamut. What is going on? What's the process? What's happened so far? Where are we in this process? We go over the package that we have you filled out because we have a process in place. I have a process in place, the company, myself. And what we do from when we sit down to where we execute, everything happens on a timeline. It's efficient, it's effective, and it gets results, okay? And in many cases, we work in conjunction with folks, their attorneys, if they are in the process. Because a lot of times with a short sale, we're able to give the attorney meat, something to bring to the court when they're delaying the foreclosure, something to bring to the court to say, listen, we're working on something to their benefit to help you and to stall the foreclosure. If you decide to go the short sale route directly, we stall the foreclosure for you. We go directly on your behalf to the lender to get the short sale process started, to make sure the foreclosure is paused while we get this done, and that's a big benefit to folks. Lastly, I want to say in many cases, this isn't always guaranteed, but in many cases, we are able to negotiate, and I'm able to negotiate with the lender. I say we, as the client and myself, I consider us a team, but I'm able to negotiate for my client, either that the lender waives the deficiency. I just closed 2 deals, short sales this past week, and the lender waived the deficiency completely. My client was not out of pocket a penny, and they got that up front in a letter. So in many cases, we're able to do this, and that's any lender, from big lenders like Bank of America to the smaller lenders. And that's part of our negotiating process. On those rare occasions where the lender requires something, usually it's pennies on the dollar that they require, either upfront some cash or a promissory note on the back end. But those are the rare occasions, but that does happen. But be aware, we're always negotiating on your behalf. So if you or someone you know is facing foreclosure, you're working with an attorney on a loan remodification, you believe there's possible hope of keeping your house, but you just want to be sure, and you want to hedge your bets, and you want to get the short sale process at least started, the process started. There's no obligation to follow through, but at least get it started, so in case it doesn't happen, you've got something to fall back on. You don't have to go into foreclosure, you don't have to have it on record, and you don't have to have the lender coming after you for the funds where, a lot of people end up having to file bankruptcy. You might be able to avoid that. But again, every case is unique. Sit down, call me, 239-410-4460. I'm happy to sit down with you, have a private consultation. Let's look at what's on the table and see what I can do to help out. If you know somebody else in trouble, absolutely pass on this link to this video, direct them to my website, give them my contact information. Take action. Have them take action. If you don't take action, or someone you know doesn't take action, the lender absolutely will. So I'd rather you take action, at least be proactive in solving this mortgage issue, rather than the lender coming in foreclosing on the house and we're seeing that the house is just being auctioned off. So short sales, short sales, short sales. Short sales work. If you're on Twitter, go to #ShortSalesWorks. Find me on Facebook, go to my website. All the links are there as well to be kept up to date. And I hope I can help in some way with either your situation specifically, if you need help, or if someone you know needs help. Absolutely pass on my contact information. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for more to come, and have a fantastic day.